Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the second iteration of the 1.4 test server. Basically, my video came out on the 16th of January, and the day after that Wargaming released 1.4 Common Test 2, which brings some changes, actually just nerfs to all the wheeled vehicles. Basically they just change the speed. For example, the tier 10 goes 70 in cruise mode instead of 75, 95 in rapid mode instead of 105, so it gets to 2 decimal places again, and the reverse speed was changed in rapid mode from 75 to 70, and also the engine power was nerfed from 820 to 750. Basically the same thing happened to all the French wheeled vehicles. You can see all the changes laid out on the American version of World of Tanks website. Funnily enough, it's not available on EU. Don't ask me why. Not many changes. There's not much to talk about, honestly, but what I wanted to talk about is that I was testing these changed vehicles after like a week after the command test came out, basically on the weekend, and I noticed that the vehicles are, not as fun to play as they used to. Of course, partially that is because of the nerfed speed, but it's not that much. It's like 10% at most for most of the vehicles, usually a little bit less. But also the fact that the games are not full of 10 of these on each side, but actual proper tanks, and you do actually play the game properly. You don't just load HE and drive around in the center of the map and shoot everything that moves, because actually people got to the state where they are not testing new vehicles, they are testing tanks they want to test, or they want to shoot APCR without paying for it and stuff like that. So they actually play the game properly. They go to bushes. You realize that you can't spot like batchets in bushes, for example. You realize that the batchets have a much easier time hitting you and doing damage to you than you do hitting them. And you also realize that with your active spotting strat, if you get to a bad position, you have a much harder time getting away from it than a standard conventional tank. So basically, I don't think that it's that bad of an issue. I was quite critical on Wednesday when a week ago, when my first video came out about this, but now that I've got to feel the tanks in a normal matchmaking, pretty much, they don't feel really that bad, and they don't really feel that good either. They're just sort of average, and if I were you, I would wait for the live server. I would not oppose this so strongly, because actually the games looked quite normal when there was just the two of them, and I don't think it's that necessary to be critical. So I'm going back on my words. I think that this nerf is okay, and vehicles are also okay. I actually feel that they might be slightly underperforming when they come to the live servers, but we will see how that works when they do. If you want to test these vehicles yourself, the test server will still be available for a few days at least, I hope. You can go to the World of Tanks website, it will be down in the description, and you can check it out yourself. That will be all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, or even subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.